All right, welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. It is Phil Nagy on Sports joining you here for our official Week 9 NFC Game of the Week. Busted out these sweet alternate black and golds here for Who Dat Nation. We're in the Superdome, and the Saints are hosting the upstart division rival Atlanta Falcons. The rookie Desmond Ridder's got them playing pretty well. And I think they are 4-3 here to start our sim season. So some little life there. He is number 4 in the middle of your screen, Desmond Ridder, the rookie out of Luke Fickell's Cincinnati Bearcat program. And excuse me, the Falcons are 5-3. The Saints are the one coming off the bye that are 4-3. So anything's fair game here. And I think the Panthers are also 5-3. So it's been a crazy, and the Buccaneers of course are not terrible either. So this has been a crazy NFC South for this one. A lot of Buckeyes, of course, on the Saints as well, which will be fun to see. Let's get this one popping. Appreciate everybody being on. Again, Phil Nagy here for Nagy on Sports. Live Madden simulations using PlayStation 5, all with original commentary. All the rosters are correct. A few numbers may still not be right as those trickle in over the course of the season, the off-season rather. And some teams, I had to make some guesses on the 53-man roster as well. So here he is, the rookie Desmond Ridder. He climbs under center to start the game. He's going to give it to his running back, Cordell Patterson, breaks his first tackle. And he gets across the 25 to the 30, but I think this one's coming back for a hold, and it is to start the game. Caleb McGarry, the right tackle, will be the guilty party, and so that'll back him up 10 now, a 1st and 20 to start the game here. Give it to Cordell Patterson again, and he'll bury his head for 3 yards for a 2nd and 17 as we get a little look at Jameis with his rookie left tackle, Trevor Penning, over there on the sideline. Give it up the middle again on a delayed little inside zone handoff. He tries to get to the outside. Patterson, he's going to be taken down by the Honey Badger right at the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 17 now. This is not what you want your rookie quarterback to be in, especially with the amount of solid pass rushers. And it's fired to the left side. They went to Drake London, the other rookie. And it's going to be incomplete. Good defense there by the Saints. Again, we're just talking about all of the very good pass rushers that the Saints have, led, of course, by perennial All-Pro Cam Jordan. Marquez Callaway makes the fair catch. Here comes Jameis out onto the field. Here's a look at what Winston has done so far this year. 9 touchdowns, 9 interceptions. It's a very Jameis season so far. And again, the Saints are 4-3. Chris Olave lines up top of your screen there. Mike Thomas bottom of your screen. The all-Buckeye receiving core is Kamara is going to take it right away, and he's going to immediately run into Lorenzo Carter, middle linebacker, former Carolina Panther, coming over in free agency, sporting the number 9. Shotgun now on a 2nd 11. Delayed handoff again up the middle to Kamara, and he's going to be swallowed up and thrown to the ground there. Great pursuit during into the A gap rather, and that's going to be taken down by the linebacker for the Falcons. It sets up 3rd and long. Back to pass now. Winston, they're setting up a screen to the left side. He's in trouble. He's going to turf it at the feet of Kamara. And that was an uninspiring opening drive for Who Dat Nation there as the Saints go 3 and out after the Falcons go 3 and out. So both teams punting here on their first drive. Blake Gillikin, former Penn State Nittany Lion, punts this one. Look at that thing check at the 8-yard line and down at the 6. Paulson Adebo, the rookie, got down there in a hurry. Great punt for Gillikin. And Desmond Ridder's got a 1st and 94 here, looking him in the face. Ridder out of the shotgun. Back to pass. He's into his end zone. He'll step up to the pocket and he'll dump it off short. He's got his receiver, short target, number 89 there on the catch. That's Brian Edwards, former Las Vegas Raider, part of this new ragtag receiver room, of course, with the year-long suspension of Calvin Ridley. And there's the rookie Drake London on the left side, and he'll pick up a 1st down. His first catch of the day to the 27. Ridder to London for 12. Something that I'm sure Atlanta fans would like to get used to. Here's Patterson again up the middle. Again, Mike Davis was just cut a couple of weeks ago, so you're going to see a lot of Cordell Patterson to start with here. 13 personnel. They go to the right side, slant to Drake London, but he's hit immediately there by Marshawn Lattimore. And Ball pops out. Lattimore against Drake London will be a fun matchup to watch here in future years in the NFC South. Pressure, but he's going to get rid of it over the middle. Caught by Bryan Edwards in traffic. There were a lot of Saints jerseys around him, and somehow Bryan Edwards, the receiver, comes up with it. First down. And they'll empty it out here. 5 wide for Ritter, who does have some wheels if need be. And he'll just chuck it deep to the left side. He found the single coverage. End zone, and he overthrows Drake London. Good coverage there by Bradley Roby. Staying with him step for step. Again, as you got, not only do you have mirroring starting receivers, you have mirroring starting corners here with Bradley Roby and Marshawn Lattimore. They try to go to the right side with Patterson, and he'll be thrown to the ground by Marcus Davenport, one of those talented defensive ends, again, opposite of Cam Jordan. They also have Peyton Turner, last year's first-round pick, as well as casting on. Ball's out, and I think Jordan's on it. He is! Sacked by Kentavious Street out of the middle, and the ball pops out. Let's see if it actually popped out. Oh, that's ball's out before it goes to the ground. And Cam Jordan falls on it, so no, not even a review. It was such a clean turnover. So the rookie Ritter fumbles, and now Jameis has got a first down at the 34-yard line. He gives it up the middle to Kamara, who will get 5 on that carry. Kamara 535 on the season. Just 1 touchdown through the ground. Of course, obviously a factor through the air as well is Alvin Kamara. Stacked receivers to the right side. Play action. Winston, now he'll wiggle. Now he'll run. Now he'll throw it away, even though he had an open receiver there. Alvin Kamara. 3rd and 6 as they still get to complete a pass. Back to pass. Winston, now he'll roll right. He'll fire it short. Got his man. That's Mike Thomas, but he didn't give Thomas enough room for the first down. And that thing's going to be short of the line to gain. 4th and 2, and they're going to opt for Will Lutz here to get their first points of the game. So off of the strip sack, fumble recovery from Cam Jordan, the Saints will have to settle for 3. There's the Ginger Ninja, Andy Dalton, the holder and backup quarterback here this year in New Orleans. Taysom Hill still on the roster, but not higher rated than the Ginger Ninja is. Hey, Kit, welcome in. Yes, and you're right, Watson's still looking a little uncomfortable in the pocket with all kinds of talent out there. Mike Thomas, Chris Olave, and Jarvis Landry, to name a few. Here's Patterson up the middle, wiggling through the hole. Nice cut by Cordero. And he's got a 9-yard gain to set up a 2nd and 1. Trips to their 3 tight ends to the right side. They'll run behind it with Cordero Patterson. But knifing through is Peyton Turner. Zach Bond was also there as well. 1st and 10. They didn't need much. They didn't get much. Back to pass now. Ritter, right side, fires it short. He's got his man. That's Kyle Pitts. Our first chance to see Kyle Pitts, and he gets 10 yards and a first down. Look at what he's done this season. 42 catches, 383, and 4 touchdowns. Hey, Wendell, welcome in. 13 personnel here. Ritter under center. Matt Hennessy is his center. Motion coming. That's Olamides Zacchaeus, I believe, and Zacchaeus is going to pick up a 2-yard run out of the jet sweep. Pete Werner, go Bucks, linebacker on the tackle. Pete Werner's really come on at a really solid season. One of the highest graded linebackers for PFF last year as a rookie. Right side, caught, no, knocked out of his hands. They went up high, and it looked like Chauncey Gardner-Johnson is the one who knocked it out. Nope, they're going to say it was the Honey Badger who swatted it out of the hands of Kyle Pitts. 3rd and 8. Back to pass now. Ritter firing it deep. Throws it off his back foot. He's got a man wide open. Edwards! Wow! Bryan Edwards, he was 5 yards behind anyone. And even though Ritter left it a little bit short, Edwards was so wide open. He gets the touchdown. Look at this little double move, and then look at the corner stop. He thinks he's got help over the top, but Edwards puts on the Jets. And look at Matthew just being out of position. Tyrann Mathieu. That is not his MO, but you can definitely tell. Marshawn Lattimore stopped and sat on an underneath route and clearly thought he had safety help over the top. Ritter, the rookie, throws to a wide open Brian Edwards, and we have our first touchdown of the game, and it's the ATL. Falcons on the board. Yes, I saw that too, Wendell, that they excused him from mandatory minicamp, which isn't surprising at all. So 7-3. What a shot from the rookie Ritter. Big time throwing again. How wide open was Brian Edwards? That was too easy, as Kit put down there nicely. Yeah, Kit, is that a bad? I know you didn't play a lot of defense. Is that on the safety for not seeing the read or knowing the coverage, or is that on Marshawn for giving up on it too quickly? I mean, you assume that Marshawn thinks he's got help over the top in that cover two look. So that's on Matthew to have a bad read, or just that he was just late to respond? Third and 1 here now. Back to pass, Winston. They rush 4. He'll fire right side. Tipped away. He was going for Olave, but good coverage by A.J. Terrell. And 4th and 1 is the case. And the Saints are going to punt again. So Jameis, tough time getting going here so far in this first quarter, and Desmond Ritter just threw a 70-yard touchdown play. Gotcha. Appreciate that analysis. 7-3, 4:31 on the clock. Ritter, after that long touchdown throw to Edwards, back in the game up quickly after a Saints 3 and out. Falcons defense playing pretty well. That's definitely not what I would have thought to start the game. They do have some solid corners. Remember, they got Casey Hayward in free agency to go along with A.J. Terrell, who they really like. So they're very talented, very talented in that back end. Deion Jones is a very athletic middle linebacker. Of course, Grady Jarrett is an all-star at the front line, but still wouldn't necessarily consider them to have a strong defense. Little pump fake. Now Ritter goes left side. Single coverage again, and he's got his man. What a catch by the rookie, Drake London. First down, Falcons, and Drake London goes up high. Let's watch this one again. Look at Ritter throw that ball up there nicely. Actually has to lead past him. And Bradley Roby, with incredible coverage, has the hand right where you want it. But Drake London makes a great catch, and you can see now why they're excited about him and why they took him first. With both Chris Olave and Garrett Wilson still on the board, they opted to go Drake London in the draft this year. And somebody wiggles, so they'll move it back 5, 1st and 15. Bunch formation left side. They'll pitch behind it with Cordero Patterson, and it blows up quickly. Demario Davis, all-pro middle linebacker, easily gets him in the backfield. They'll lose another yard now, 2nd and 16. Again, Cordero up the middle, breaks one tackle. He'll get near the 30, give him 5. Still going to be a 3rd and 10 for the Falcons. Now we're under 2 minutes to go. First quarter. Phil Nagy, Kit Nagy joining you here for Nagy on Sports. Kit joining in the chat today as he is at work. Appreciate him doing that. Ritter throws it again, backside of the end zone. Got his man, but swatted out of his hands. I think that was Edwards again, and that time Tyrann Mathieu, all 5'9" of him, jumps up and spikes it out of his hands. And that will be Younghoe Koo coming in to kick it. They gave him a lot of money in the offseason to stay the kicker there, and he drills the kick up. I don't know if anybody saw the comment I put in the Discord. I was looking at some of the videos that the beat reporters had put on Twitter today from minicamp, and they were saying it was the first day they got to see Cade York, and he drilled one at the end of practice from 58 that they said would have been good from 70. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how that Amazon Prime only thing works out for both Amazon and the league. I'd be curious to see as Winston's going to scramble for 11, and that may be the first down of the game for the Saints. They have gone 3 and outs. I think that was the first down they've had in this entire game with 58 seconds to go. In the first quarter, they give it to Kamara again. He struggles to get 2. Trips to the left side. Back to pass, Winston. Still haven't called the name of Chris Olave or Jarvis Landry yet. Over the middle, caught. Taken down very quickly, though, is Alvin Kamara. Does get a first down, so now 2 first downs. You've strung 2 together. And they're going to end the quarter that way. 10-3, Falcons lead. It's been all Falcons again. The Saints just getting their first downs of the game on the previous 2 plays. Desmond Ridder has looked sharp here as a pulling Cesar Ruiz, the right guard, and then a big tackle coming from the safety that time, and Kamara will pick up 6 more as he started to get going a little bit. Deion Jones, middle linebacker, credited with the tackle. Now empty formation, 4-man rush. Pressure coming, watch out, and they'll throw him to the ground, and they got him. Arnold Ebiketie, the rookie out of Penn State, pass rusher, and he got around the right tackle. Ryan Ramczyk, of course, one of the best right tackles in the league, and Arthur Smith excited about that over there on that Falcons sideline. You can see, look at Ebiketie there, 47 next to Grady Jarrett in the middle of that defense. Right side, they'll dump it off short to Kamara on a 3rd and long. He's going to stiff arm 1 man and then be tackled by a second. And that'll be a 4th and 7 and Blake Gillikin time here as the Saints will need to punt once again. Need 504 on the broadcast. He's got to get some of his Who Dat Nation love. Get Winston jump-started a little bit. How about that punt, though, from Gillikin down at the 2 by the coverage team. That thing just died. And then downed nicely again, Paulson Adebo, the 2nd-year corner out of Stanford. Double tight ends to the right side. Patterson alone in the backfield. Then he's going to wiggle. Now he's in trouble. Now he feels the pressure. Throws it right side. He's got an open Drake London. First down to the 25 and more. Given the 27, and Drake London and Desmond Ridder have quite a combo going here so far in this first half. Drake London, the rookie, showing out here in a big way. Now 13 personnel with 3 tight ends to the left. They're going to throw out of it. And less mark. Cam Gordon, ball's out again. It's going to be scooped by Street. And he's at the 5 and tripped up at the 5. Cordero Patterson saves the touchdown. Kendavius Street, the former 49er, coming over in free agency as Cam Jordan sacked the rookie Ridder again. 2nd fumble of the half for Ridder. And that ball is out again as it looked like he was trying to throw it away. And it's going to be a 1st and goal for the Saints with a golden opportunity if they can punch it in. Kamara not going to get it. Deion Jones shuts the door. 2nd and goal at the 2. That's the 6th sack of the season for Cam Jordan. His Desmond Ridder's 2nd fumble today. Again, 2 strip sacks. And of course now they're going to hurt themselves and go backwards. 13 personnel, Mike Thomas alone, 3 tight ends left. 12:04 to go. They go away from the tight ends to the weak side, and Deion Jones is waiting there. He's so fast. Deion Jones, middle linebacker, number 45 for the Falcons. Now it's a 3rd and goal here at the 6-yard line. Are they going to be able to punch in? Winston firing, back of the end zone, almost picked off. That ball should have been picked off as he tried to force it in to Mike Thomas. No avail, and they're going to have to settle for another field goal. So this Saints offense, 2 gifts in the opponent's red zone, and they're going to have to settle for 2 field goals off of those 2 fumbles. So the rookie Desmond Ridder fumbling twice here now. Strip sacks. Well, I think both by Cam Jordan, actually. And that one was picked up and returned to the 2, and they went backwards. And after going backwards, had to kick a field goal. 10-6 now, still the momentum to Atlanta, despite 2 fumbles from the rookie quarterback. They give it to the right side to Cordero Patterson, and he gets a couple of yards to the 21, does Patterson. 10-6, we've got 10:52 to go in the first half clock. Back to pass. This will conclude week 9. If you stay tuned at the end of the video, I will go ahead and forward to week 10, and we'll start to see what the Browns matchup and the other AFC, NFC matchups look like. So there's a nice throw to Kyle Pitts in traffic again. There are Saints all over the place. But Desmond Ridder, man, throwing BBs there in the middle of those black jerseys. And Kyle Pitts has got a first down. Yeah, you're right. It does hurt the defense. Tough to keep playing complimentary football when your offense can't convert for you. How about that dart again? Dig route, Drake London. Good tackle by Bradley Roby, but London now 4 catches, 88 yards here still in the first half. That was a laser beam from Desmond Ridder. Now you can see why maybe the coaches have gone with him over Marcus Mariota. You know what Mariota is. I'll say that. You know what he is. And I wouldn't be surprised if he starts the season, but I also wouldn't be surprised to see Ridder at some point during this season. Inside 9 minutes to go. Give it up the middle again. Cordero left side near the first down. He'll push his way past the 35. Are they going to give him the spot? They will not. 3rd and inches. Yep, you're right. Good call, kid. Good analysis there on Ridder. In the chat, right side, and Demario Davis shuts the door. They'll lose a yard. And now will the Falcons go for it on their own 36? Nope, they're going to bring in on the Saints 36. They'll bring in Younghoe Koo. And he will attempt this field goal. His kick is up. His kick is good. No, they're going to say missed it. He pushed it. Younghoe Koo misses the field goal, and that's a first down and a big field position swing for the Falcons. They're going to give the Saints the ball back. They only have a 4-point lead despite really dominating this entire game. I feel like it's only a matter of time before Jameis wakes up. I feel like you want some more points there if you're the Falcons. I would have gone for that on that 4th and 1 myself, with as dominant as Pitts can be, specifically in space. And Patterson out of the backfield as receiver. Right side caught. It's Nick Vannett, the tight end, all the way down to the 13-yard line. Go Bucks. Nick Vannett, a big throw and catch. And a first down Browns. First down Browns. I'm looking at you talking about the Browns, Wendell. First down Saints now. Play action boot to the left side for Winston. He's still with looking trouble. Now he's going to tuck it and run to the 15. And he'll go down at the 12. Taken down there by the linebacker after a 1-yard gain. He looked all kinds of discombobulated. That's Rashaan Evans, of course, the former Tennessee Titan middle linebacker and Alabama Crimson Tide linebacker, now here playing next to Deion Jones. Personal foul and to rough the passer. Oh, no, you can't do that. Rashaan Evans right on cue, number 54, formerly of those Titans. Back to pass. Pressure again. Winston's going to go down. Tyler Davison got him all the way back to the 15-yard line. 2nd and goal. Yeah, which player are you talking about, Wendell, that you think has improved on YouTube? Pressure right side. Dodges the first sack to the 15, to the 10, and he'll get ripped out of bounds at about the 6-yard line by Isaiah Oliver. Oh, Watson, I see. I mean, he definitely sat out here. He's going to have some rust for sure. I saw he threw another pick today to JJ3. And on 3rd and goal, they'll sack him again. Tyler Davison, 2nd of the drive. Hey, Karen, welcome in. And they're going to have to settle for a field goal. So the 3rd field goal attempt here of the game. And now 10-3 off that missed field goal of the Falcons. They get good field position. And they're only going to be able to muster a 3rd one. So here we go again. Field goals instead of touchdowns. Will it end up burning the Saints later in this game? Time will tell here at Nagy on Sports. In our official 2022 season sim, we are in week 9. We do all the Browns games and then 1 additional AFC and 1 additional NFC game. This was the NFC game as voted on by you, the fans. You can vote on which games that I sim. On our Discord channel, there is an invite link to in the description of this video. You can also find out in advance when we're going to sim and then generally chat all things NFL between sims if you'd like to do that as well. 2nd and 9 after a 1-yard run to Cordero Patterson. Back to pass. Ridder firing, got his man quickly, short throw to Brian Edwards again. He's got near the 30-yard line. They'll give him the 29, and it's a 3rd and 2 with under 3 minutes to go in the half. Let's see how aggressive they're going to give it to the fullback. Is that Keith Smith, I believe, the fullback? And he's got it. He does. 5 yards and a first down. Let's see if they kick into the 2-minute drive here. Appreciate those of you who were on watching earlier with me today as The Jets, in a wild game with the Lions, win 33-30, but it didn't look like it was going to be that close. Jared Goff turned the ball over 7 times by himself, and they still had a tie game with 2 minutes left. But credit Zach Wilson with a nice game-winning drive. They brought it down, and they kicked a field goal with about 30 seconds left to win that game. If you haven't checked that one out, it's a good watch. Back to pass now. Blitz coming. Nobody's available. Ritter, and he's just going to eat it and go down, and that's going to let the Saints call their first time out. Ritter had nowhere to go there, and he just sits on it and eats it. 3rd and 17 now. I formation. Cordero Patterson behind Keith Smith. They'll give it to Patterson as they've conceded the half. Saints, of course, will call timeout, and they're going to get a 2-minute drive in. So the Falcons really jumped out to a great start. Good momentum. Big touchdown pass from Ritter to Bryan Edwards. And the Saints have just kind of slowly been hanging around, pecking away at it, getting a couple turnovers, ending drives with points, at least field goals. And now they're going to have 1 minute, 44 seconds to go. 1 timeout to go. Let's see if Watson can get kick-started here in the 2-minute drill. Trips to the left side for Watson. He's back to pass. They blitz right up the middle. It gets free. He's going to go deep to the left side. He's got a man. It's caught. It's Chris Olave to the 10. What a throw and what a catch by Silky Smooth Chris Olave. What a throw down the left sideline. You can see Olave here is just a go route. And it looks like that's Casey Hayward on him, the Pro Bowl corner, and he just throws a dart right over the top. And Olave makes an awesome catch. It is Casey Hayward. And he's going to be down at the 10-yard line. What a throw and catch that time. Winston to Chris Olave. First call of the day for Chris Olave. Right side. Short, knocked away. Ibikiti had dropped in coverage and was right on Alvin Kamara there. Incomplete. Second and goal at the 10-yard line. Winston wiggling, hit, ball's out again, it hits off Ryan Ramczyk, and then Ramczyk picks it up, and they will not let him advance that fumble. 3rd and goal after another strip sack here, the first of the day for the Falcon defense. Again, the Saints defense has already had 2 strip sacks in this one. Winston, now he'll roll left, fire it short, he's got his man on the sideline. And that's Jarvis Landry, first catch of the day for Jarvis, and that's going to set up another field goal. So here we go. Hey, John, welcome in. Go Browns. Here we go with another field goal now. Will Lutz 4 for 4. No cracks at the end zone there on that drive. And now, again, the Saints just being pesky enough, but 4 field goals when they had goal-to-go opportunities on 3 of those 4 times. They've had to settle for a field goal each time. 18 seconds now. And I would assume that Ritter will just hand the football off here and be ready to go to halftime. I think the Saints get the second half kick. How about Pete Werner right there, blowing that play up. Number 20 right there, Pete Werner. Go Bucks. And that's it. 000 on the clock. 12-10 here. Arthur Smith and his Falcons went out to a 10-3 lead. And then the 6 unanswered points with 2 more field goals, or excuse me, 9 unanswered points with 3 more field goals from Will Lutz have given the Saints a 12-10 lead. They've chipped away at the Atlanta momentum, and now they've got a first down here to start the second half. 12-10. Right side, Ibikiti is going to knock him down. Arnold Ibikiti takes down Alvin Kamara, loss of 2. The rookie out of Penn State playing well. Again, the rookies in general making a pretty big impact in the game this far because, remember, they're kind of calling it a super rookie class, if you will, because of the COVID year. You had a lot of super seniors. They're going to say he's out of bounds. They're going to say he's out of bounds. Wow, he was wide open with one heel apparently out of bounds over there, Adam Troutman, the tight end. So that being said, I also did some sweetening of the draft class myself. Obviously, I had no idea who was going to get drafted where, but used PFF's rankings and kind of customized their own draft class. But there are some players, man. There's a lot of good players in the draft. A few great ones, but a lot of good ones. Dudes who are coming into the league at like a 70 or a 71, which puts them in most starting lineups based on Madden's ratings for other players. So could be a little bit generous for how much the rookies are impacting the game, but I think it makes it a little bit more exciting, a little bit more fun, personally. All right, 13:40, they go 3 and out to start the half. Desmond Ridder will pitch it right. Cordell Patterson, and he'll get eaten up in the backfield. Cameron Jordan again. He has been a nightmare here today, and now a TFL to add to his ledger. 2nd and 12. Motion coming from one of those 3 tight ends that were lined up to the right side. They're going to turn around and give it to Patterson again. Little cut in the hole. Puts his foot in the ground and tries to get outside left. They're going to say no gain. 3rd and 11 now for Ridder and the Falcons. Superdome trying to come to life here a little bit. Firing over the middle, caught. Oh, look at that stiff arm from Drake London as he put Pete Werner on the ground. Whew, well, it's going to be not a highlight reel moment for Pete Werner when they go through that on film. Drake London, catch number 5 for a big first down. Now play action. Ridder with time. Now he'll heave it deep right side. Got him in, touchdown again! What a throw and what a catch by Brian Edwards. And why is the linebacker Pete Werner covering Brian Edwards one-on-one? That was a rocket shot from Desmond Ridder. And Brian Edwards was wide open. Look at him. You can see a great look at it, that flag route to the corner. And number 20 in black is trying to hang with him, but that's a linebacker running with Brian Edwards, and that's a big throw and catch. And Ridder with an awesome touchdown throw again. Same corner of the field that he hit Edwards earlier on. 2 touchdown passes. Edwards from Ridder. 17-12, the Falcons take a lead. Wow, what a throw that was. I want to know why that never happens to the Browns. How come the Browns never have a dude running like 5 yards wide open behind somebody that got matched up incorrectly? That's what I want to know. All right, 17-12, a bunch of momentum back in Atlanta's corner as well. Winston back out under center, 13 personnel with Kamara behind him. He'll wiggle, he'll shuffle, now he'll run, now he'll tuck it and throw it away. Incomplete. 2nd down. Shotgun look here for Jameis. Back to pass. Pressure. And he'll dump it off short. He's got his man and hit quickly. That's Chris Olave. And Olave picks up a nice gain of about 7, and it's going to be 3rd and 3 for the Saints. Back to pass Winston. They rush 4 against him. Right side, caught. He's got his man again. Out route to Jarvis Landry. First down as Juice has got it up to midfield. His 2nd catch of the day, and it's a big one. 22 yards now in the afternoon for him. His 19th reception of the season. You can see there at the bottom. We signed him. It was probably about week 3 or 4 when we figured out that he was going to end up in New Orleans. So he's played maybe 4 or 5 games for them. 2nd and 7 now as we click under 10 to go. 3rd quarter. Phil Nagy, Kit Nagy joining you here for Nagy on Sports with our full simulations on Madden with live original commentary. Only place like it on the internet. If you haven't yet subbed the channel, we'd really appreciate that. Truly, we would. So we make our push for 1,000, which allows us to do all kinds of fun things like monetize the channel, which would be fun. I'd love to buy Mrs. Nagy on Sports something nice with some YouTube money. So, really appreciate you being on. Thank you. It means a lot to us. Out route to Troutman up to the 29 and a first down for Winston. Back to pass. He's going to move again. Rolling right. Now he's going to tuck it to the 30, to the 35, to the 20, and he'll slide at the 22, avoiding the leg whip from the defender that time. Give it up the middle to Kamara, and what a play there. I saw that pursuit the whole time. Number 9, Lorenzo Carter, got around that left tackle side real quick. 3rd and 2. Now 8:22 to go in the quarter. Give it up the middle again. Kamara, and he's going to run right into the waiting arms of the defensive tackle. I think that's John Comiskey. And Comiskey swallows him up, Kaminsky, and they're going to go for it here. Down 5 at the 20-yard line of the Falcons. They're going to go for it. They're going to give it to Kamara, and they're going to try to stretch it, and he can't get there. Turnover on downs. Bad play call. Tough to get short yardage when the other team knows you're running. And a turnover on downs, and now more momentum for the Falcons as they're pinned all the way to the left side. Fresh off that touchdown pass, and that's fourth down drive as Patterson buries his head for 7. 17-12. Falcons with the lead in the ball. Back to pass is a wide open. Cameron Jordan was coming quick. Ritter had to get rid of it fast, and he did, and that's a first down throw and catch to Auden Tate. Played some football with the Bengals. Auden Tate, A-U-D-E-N, Tate. One of the other sort of makeshift receiver room put together again after the suspension for Ridley. And, of course, the drafting of Drake London. Olamide Zaccheaus, Brian Edwards, Auden Tate, all in there as well. 1st and 10. Up to the 47-yard line. Ritter, 3-step drop. Pressure kind of getting around him. Now he's going to roll. Here comes Jordan. He spits out of the first one, and he's going to throw it left side and caught on the sideline by Drake London at the 31. Wow. The rookie just shook Cam Jordan and then fired a missile to the left side. Watch him just spin out of the sack, somehow avoids Davenport, and then throws it to a wide open Drake London on the sideline. That was a wild play there from the rookie Desmond Ritter, and he has been really good here today. Stretch it to the right side to Cordarrelle Patterson, his 20th carry of the game. And he's going to lose a yard. Actually, they'll say he gained a yard. He'll gain a yard, rather. Set up a screen left side, bounces off the left side of Jalen Mayfield, that offensive lineman. 3rd and 9 here for Ritter. He doesn't like something. He's going to change the play. Brings the receivers into a little bunch on the left side. Patterson on his right hip. He's back to pass against the 4-man rush. Pressure right up the middle, and this time Cam Jordan will not be shook. You ain't going to shake me twice in the same drive, Rook, and he's going to sack him back to the 39-yard line. 4th and 18, and they're going to try Younghoe Koo here from 56. Younghoe Koo in to try a 56-yarder. Kick is up. It looks long enough, and it looks good. Nice kick there from 56 for Koo. And Younghoe Koo drills it, and that's going to give the Falcons an 8-point lead now, 20-12. Those 4 Saint field goals are all they have been able to muster here so far. Despite a big throw and catch, despite 3 chances with 1st and goal situations, they've settled for 4 field goals. Obviously, the 3 1st and goal situations ended in field goals, too. 4:33 to go, 3rd quarter. Jameis give it up the middle to Kamara. He's got a little wiggle. He's going to juke through past the 30. Nice run for Kamara. Give him 8. And he's got a 2nd and short 3 here to go. Casey Hayward, former LA Charger, comes over to make the tackle. Stacked receivers on the right side. It's Mike Thomas and Olave. Olave comes in motion. They give it to him, and he's going to get swallowed. Grady Jarrett did not bite on it at all. Jet sweep action, and Grady Jarrett deposits him in the backfield. Nice play from him. 3rd and 5 now, trips to the right side. Winston back to pass. Firing it over the middle. Caught short by Kamara, but he's got a first down. Gives him to the 38-yard line before Rashaan Evans brings him to the ground. Of course, Rashaan Evans played for Arthur Smith when Arthur Smith coordinated in Tennessee, so not surprising you see guys follow former assistants like that. And that's a nice slant to the right side to Mike Thomas. And can't guard Mike's got a first down into across midfield into Falcon territory up to the 45-yard line. Good to see Mike Thomas back and healthy for these Saints. Right side for Kamara. He's in the zone. He's going to spin out of the first tackle and then lose a yard. Isaiah Oliver got there quick, and they will TFL Kamara back to the 47. Surprised Kamara's still in the zone. A TFL, I know, takes Madden takes Chubb out of the zone when he gets a TFL. Kamara up the middle again for a few 3rd and 8. Winston doesn't like something. He'll change the formation, maybe change the play. 3rd and 8. Back to pass against the 4-man rush. Zips it across the middle. He's got Olave, but it's short of the gain. The line to gain, rather. They're going to give him 4, and he needed 8. Not really sure that's the read that you want or the route that you want. Olave, his 4th catch of the day, 77 yards. And now Will Lutz for number 5 from 56. Lutz's kick is up. Lutz's kick is good. 5 for 5 now for Will Lutz. His agent's on the phone right now. Give that man an extension. Returned up to about the 22-yard line for the rookie running back, Tyler Algier. Had a BYU or Algier. I don't know if it's a hard G or not. 1st and 10 now. Still maintaining a 5-point lead. Patterson will fight for 3. And I think that may do it for the for the third quarter here as we make our way to the 4th. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. Nope, Ritter will snap it one more time with 1 second to go and then fire over the middle. He's got Kyle Pitts at the 40. Pitts has got the 45 and he beat Pete Werner. Poor Pete Werner. He's a pretty good cover linebacker. Better in run defense, and he's had to cover Brian Edwards, beat for a touchdown, and that time tries to stay with Kyle Pitts, and Pitts beats him for a first down to the 44. Flip it over, 4th quarter here. Ritter and the Falcons driving once again, out route to Pitts once again, and he'll be taken down quickly by Demario Davis. Near another first down, though, for Kyle Pitts. So, man, with Drake London, the way Brian Edwards is playing, and now, of course, Kyle Pitts being what he is, athletically speaking, is your quick throw to the right side. Very short throw. I think that's Anthony Ferkser, another former Titan. It is on this team of Arthur Smith, who, of course, was the offensive coordinator for the Titans for years. Another former Titan with Smith. Here's a give right side. Patterson, first down run. Juke move past the 35, and then he'll get thrown to the ground at the 33 by David Onyemata. The defensive tackle had chased him all the way down, but a first down for the Falcons, and now they've got momentum. And they are driving, and they are maybe looking for the kill shot here. Here's a little pop pass. Nope, they fake it to him and then give it to Patterson, and he unfortunately runs into a dearth of bodies there. And Pete Werner. Peyton Turner, Pete Werner. Pete Werner credited with the tackle after just 2 yards, 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Firing at left side again, a missile. Back of the end zone, London can't bring it in. Good coverage by Bradley Roby. 3rd and 8, but another rocket shot for Ritter. I don't know what his arm strength is, but or at least a Madden rating arm strength, but he's got a missile back there, Ritter. Floating it this time. Back of the end zone. Intercepted! It's picked off. Is that Marshawn? It is. Marshawn Lattimore, go Bucks. And he picks off the rookie quarterback, his 5th interception of the season. And you saw Ritter floated that one up there. His receiver waited at the back of the end zone. There he is, Brian Edwards. Great look at it as Marshawn Lattimore just goes up and high points the football. 3rd turnover of the game for the Falcons. Yet they still lead by 5. Can the Saints take advantage of a turnover? Here's Winston. He's going to roll right. Stiff arm at the 20, and then he'll slide at the 25. Give him 5 yards for a 2nd and 5. You saw the turnovers, 3-0 in favor of the Falcons. They have turned the ball over 3 times, rather. 2 strip sacks that were fumbled by the quarterback, Desmond Ritter, and then that interception Ritter threw targeting Brian Edwards in the right corner of the end zone. Marshawn Lattimore went up and made a great catch. Option keeper look, or an option look there, and they decided to give it to Kamara, and he's going to run it for a first down. 1st and 10, they're at the 36-yard line. Time not a factor yet. Winston, right side, caught wide open in space. It's Jarvis Landry, and he's got the 40 to the 35 to the 32. And Juice has a big first down from Jamison Juice gets his 3rd catch of the day down to the 32-yard line, deep into Falcon territory now. Jarvis Landry starting to find a home here in the slot in New Orleans. Winston shotgun, delayed handoff up the middle. Kamara gives time for the DNs to get way past him. Nice run, good design. 6 yards up the middle for Kamara. Back to pass. Pressure up his face. Winston, left side, back of the end zone, caught! Mike Thomas, but he's out of the back. No, touchdown. Mike Thomas caught it. Couldn't get both of those big size 13s in bounds. I'm just guessing. I have no idea what his shoe size is. 3rd and 4. Pressure right in his face, and he'll go down. Lorenzo Carter sacks him at the 31, and here we go again. A good drive, and yet the Saints are kicking their 6th field goal. Will Lutz is going to need an ice bath after this game. He's 6 for 6 now, as the Saints can still not sniff the end zone, settling for yet another. Again, 6 field goals now for the Saints. That's all they've mustered. And at some point, you just got to wonder how many more times can they get away with not putting 7 on the board and sticking with those field goal only. All right, here's the rookie Ritter. He has been sharp today. 259 yards passing, 2 TDs. He's back to pass. Ritter. Pressure in his face. He'll go down. Street got him. Kentavious Street, his 2nd sack of the day, 6th of the season, according to the ticker on the bottom. Under 9 minutes to go when this play comes to its conclusion. Ritter. Dump it right side to Cordero Patterson, of course, the former receiver. And Patterson's got the ball up to the 22-yard line, gets the sack yardage back. It's 3rd and 10. Desmond Ritter, the rookie's been poised so far today. Up 2, and he's going to hard count and screw his own team up. False start, that'll back him up. Now this 3rd and 10 becomes 3rd and 15. Now Falcons getting in their own way. Ritter. 3rd and 15, dump it short. Patterson, they're going to gain just a couple, maybe 1 yard. Ritter up to 369. Sorry, I didn't have 259. He had 369 passing. 4th catch for Patterson, 4th and 14, and they will have to punt the football away. So the Saints got yet another chance, and of course, if they kick a field goal, they take the lead. So 7 would be the charm. 7th time it's the charm. 7th field goal is the charm. 7:58 to go here. Winston with a chance for a game tying a game winning drive here. No way to tie in this situation. They're not close to a safety. Right side to Jarvis, and he's got a 1st down to the 50. Jarvis Landry, all he's doing now is catching 1st downs. We know how that one works. His 4th catch for 68 yards. That's a great average for Juice. Left side, he's going to get 1 yard line. Been tough sledding for Kamara. He's had a couple of bigger runs, and then the rest have been a yard or 2 at a time. This one goes for a yard as the defensive coordinator rallies around, or offensive coordinator rallies around. Ritter and co. Under 7 to go. Oh, hard count. Somebody moved. I think it was maybe Cesar Ruiz, the right guard, and it was 51. That stops the clock here. 2:14. Now Jameis switches it up. Sends 2 receivers wide to the left side. Back to pass. Jameis firing it short. He's got his tight end. That's Troutman. Adam Troutman up to the 45-yard line and into Falcon territory. Sets up a very makeable 3rd and 5. Winston back to pass. Steps up in the pocket. Fires it. It's got his man. It's Chris Olave. First down to the 33. What a catch by Olave in traffic. Great hands, great route, and a 1st down to the 33-yard line. Can they score a touchdown? That is the question here. Again, 4 chances in the actual red zone, 6 scoring opportunities, and they have 6 field goals are the result. 5 minutes to go. Shotgun snap for Winston. Now he'll roll right, fire back to the left to Kamara. He'll get up a short gain of about 5. Sets up a 3rd and manageable here. 4 yards to go for Jameis and company. Winston, shotgun. And he's back to pass against the 4-man rush. Rolling right, and Grady Jarrett beat his man. Sack number 1 for Grady Jarrett. He's been a force all day, though. And that's going to sack him back to the 38. And here we go again. Will Lutz from 55 now to take the lead. His 7th field goal of the day. Does he have 55? Doink! Off of the upright. He does not. His first miss from 55, and he doinks it off the right upright. Doink! That was plenty deep enough. And a huge turn of events and a huge field position switch in now 4 minutes. And a 2-point lead. Give it to Cordero Patterson. He's got to wiggle up the middle. First down run. Close to it. He's going to pick up 8, 2nd and 2 on that first down run, rather. Almost achieving another first down run. Ace formation here for Ritter. Not shoe clock mode just yet. Backside pressure. Watch out. Ritter balls out. Nope, it's not out. Marcus Davenport sacks him. Ritter lucky to hold on to that one. He already has been strip sacked twice in this game. 3rd and 12. Can the Saints defense give Jameis another shot? Ritter, wobbler over the middle. London with an acrobatic play. But Bradley Roby up to the task and swats it away. 4th and 12, and they'll punt the football. Saints are going to get another shot, man. I just don't get it. They have been not able to put this one into the end zone. And Will Lutz missed his first one of the game last drive. Wonder how that confidence is doing now. He's 6 for 7 in the game. Winston under center, 2:51 to go. He needs a field goal to win. This is why they're paying you, Jameis. Short right side, caught very quickly, tackled very quickly. 3-yard gain to Alvin Kamara. Defense on the sideline has played their guts out. Trips to the left side. Winston back to pass. Up his face. Caught, picked off. Uh-oh. He's going to go 10-5. Touchdown, Falcons. And that might do it. Jameis finally makes the big mistake. The first turnover of the day. And it is intercepted and returned for a touchdown. And that's probably going to be all she wrote. Look at that pressure from Grady Jarrett. Wobbler. I don't even know who's that supposed to be. Mike Thomas all the way up there? Is that thing's going to be picked off? And then I thought maybe he was going to run back towards the traffic. He didn't. And an interception in the end zone. That's a touchdown and a big turnover. The first turnover of the day for the Saints. But when you settle for all field goals, they gave themselves zero room for doubt. And that's Richie Grant, second-year safety out of UCF. And Grant's pick 6 likely ices this one for the Falcons, and they have been, this will make them 6 and 3. That's going to put them tops in the division, depending on what the Buccaneers do against the whoever they're playing later today. And look at Carolina, also 5 and 3. So Carolina and the Falcons and the Buccaneers could all be 6 and 3 after this game. Maybe. Baker's just sitting there as a free agent. I could put him on any team you want. You want to see what Baker looks like in another roster? I'll make the change right now. I'll do it right now. I ain't scared. If that's what you think. 2-minute warning here, 27-11. 6-yard catch there was by Olave. Winston, I'm not sure why. Oh, I'm sure why. Oof, almost picked again. He went for Olave. And that ball was jumped by the safety and almost intercepted. 3rd and 4. So maybe the Falcons are good. Maybe Desmond Ritter's good. Who will find out in real life here? There's can't guard Mike. And Thomas has got it up to the 44. And they go no huddle. They still have all 3 timeouts up. But again, down 9. It is a 2-score game. Short throw to the right side to Kamara. And he's able to get out of bounds wisely. Near the midfield stripe, 2nd and 5. Who do you want me to put him on, Wendell? You want me to put him on the Saints? We put Baker on the Saints? You don't think the Panthers or the Seahawks? And actually, James doesn't want him on the Panthers, so probably just the Seahawks at this point would be the ones who would take him. Maybe we'll put a poll question up. Maybe can we get a poll question here with 8 weeks of regular season left to go? Should we put Baker Mayfield on another team's roster and see what that looks like? Let's make a poll question about that. And we'll vote on it on the Discord. 27-18. They've used their first timeout. Winston, they're trying to get into the end zone for the first time today. Now he'll tuck it at the 30. to the 25, and he'll slide forward for a first down. Cool. Thank you, my friend. 3rd and inches actually won't get a first down, and they're not even going to call timeout. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown. Unfortunately, it's going to be too little too late, Marquez Callaway. But they waited until there were 3 seconds left. They didn't call their second timeout. Unreal. Terrible clock management for Madden. I mean, they do get an untimed onside kick, and then I guess you heave it once to the end zone because you can't kick that long of a field goal, but this one is going to be recovered by the Falcons. I've never seen an onside kick work in Madden, ever. So that's going to be the game. Wow. What a wild game this was. Falcons came out early. Saints nibbled back, but only kicked field goals until the very last play of the game, where they're able to throw a long touchdown pass from Jameis Winston to Marquez Callaway. So let's take a quick look at this one. Appreciate you being on. This one was a fun one. The Falcons, a big win. Winston today, 28 of 38, 367, 1 touchdown, 1 interception for him. Kamara, 20 for 53, including 7 broken tackles. How about Winston, 6 for 40 in his scrambles today. 8 catches for 57 for Kamara. Chris Olave, 6 for 95. Landry, 5 for 74. Mike Thomas, 4 for 41. Troutman with 3. Vanette and Callaway each with 1 as well. Defensively speaking, no surprise, Demario Davis, 11 tackles, 10 for the Honey Badger. 2 sacks for Jordan, 2 sacks for Street. Davis and Davenport added them in as well. The pick was by Marshawn Lattimore in the end zone. A lot of pass deflections today from Roby. 2 forced fumbles, 1 by Street and 1 by Jordan, that were recovered by Jordan and Street. So there you go. One of them had a forced fumble, and one of them had the return. But let's just see here, Mr. Will Lutz today. 6 of 7. Wild game for him, and that was really the difference. They couldn't get any of those touchdowns earlier in the game. 23 of 32 for 369 for Desmond Ridder. 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. Cordero Patterson today, 24 for 70. Receiving, how about the rookie Drake London, 6 for 126. Brian Edwards, 5 for 142 and 2 touchdowns. Big game for him. Pitts, 4 for 54. Cordero Patterson, 4 out of the backfield as well. Generally speaking, we call Deion Jones' name a lot. He was everywhere. 11 tackles for him. 2 sacks for the rookie Arnold Ivakiti out of Penn State. 2 for Tyler Davidson, the D-tackle. 1 for Lorenzo Carter, 1 for Grady Jarrett, and then again, the pick was by Richie Grant that then he house called at the end. And really that iced it, because honestly, at that point, that touchdown would have won the game for the Saints. So good job, Richie Grant, to ice the game. All right, appreciate everybody being on. This was fun. This was our official NFC Game of the Week as voted on by you, the fans, which we very much appreciate you voting on these games for us to do. So I'm going to go ahead and switch back to Kevin Stefanski as the commissioner of this league. You can see here I control all of the teams. That's how we can get all the draft picks correct and all of the everything correct. And we will go ahead and advance this week. No rest for the weary. Browns are going to have to play the Chargers next, as the meat of the season is just brutal. 3-5 Browns, 6-3 Chargers. That'll be your week 10. Looks like it's a Thursday night game since we have a player meeting about a short week. So let's take a quick look at the standings if you want. In the AFC North, the Ravens are 6-3, Bengals 4-4, Steelers 4-5, Browns 3-5. So it's still pretty wide open there in the middle. 3-game winning streak in a row for the Bengals. In the AFC South, the Colts are starting to run away with it a little bit. Jags at 4-4, Titans struggling at 3-5. AFC East, Bills atop a very crowded 3 wins for the Dolphins, the Jets, and the Patriots. Bills in first place by a game and a half, I would assume there. The Chiefs starting to run away with the West. Chargers at 6-3, Broncos 4-5, Raiders really struggling at 2-7, and they went 2-0, and they've lost, look at that, 7 in a row, and the Chiefs have won 7 in a row. In the AFC North, how about the Lions at 5-4, Bears at 4-4, Packers at 4-5, so real tight there in the AFC. In the NFC South, we just talked about it, 3 teams at 6-3. The number 6, the number 7, and the number 9 NFL power-ranked teams. And the Saints at 4-4. The Giants at 6-2. Holy smokes. Brian Daboll's got Danny Jones revitalized. 5-3 are Washington. 5-3 are the Cowboys. Eagles just not good. 7-1 are the 49ers, starting to run away with that NFC West. Look at the Rams 3-5 and the Cardinals 3-5 and the Seahawks 1-7. They need Baker apparently. So that is what the records are at this juncture. Let's take a quick gander at the schedule there. You can see we'll have Indy at Tennessee, Minnesota at Chicago, Seattle at New Jersey or New York Jets, Vegas at Patriots, Broncos at Rams. That could be a pretty fun game. Cowboys and Bengals. That'll be a fun game. Of course, we have to play the Chargers. Atlanta plays Carolina. Look at the battle of 6-3. They're going to break that tie right away. New Orleans at Tampa Bay, Giants at Jags, Miami at Detroit, Arizona at San Francisco, Green Bay at Philly. Also, look on that right side. Patrick Mahomes has 3,200 passing yards, 26 touchdowns. Tom Brady, 27 and 21 touchdowns. Jared Goff, 2,600 yards, 14 touchdowns. Derrick Henry, leading rusher with 898. He's been in the end zone 4 times. Zeke Elliott, 849, and been in the end zone 11 times. Jonathan Taylor, 835, and 8 touchdowns. Travis Kelce, 72 catches, 829, 8 touchdowns. He leads yardage over McCole Hardman and Kenny Golladay. Sack leaders, Myles Garrett, 24 sacks, 33 TFLs. That's a bonkers season for him. And Ngakwe's got 14. DeMarcus Lawrence with 13. Sauce Gardner, we saw him have 4 earlier today. 4 interceptions gave his total 7 for the season, along with Carlton Davis and Marshawn Lattimore at 5. Leading tackler are Kaiser White, Miles Jack, and Jerome Baker. So, again, appreciative. Whoops, don't quit. Don't do that. Everybody for being on. Also, one more Week 10 game will be the football team at the Texans. Again, still not sure why that doesn't show up on the screen. All right. Appreciate everyone being on. This was a fun one. Thank you so much to our subscribers. You are the best. We will bring Week 10 action with the Browns and the Chargers, the vaunted nemesis Chargers, coming up here. Take a gander at the Discord. May do it tonight. May do it tomorrow. All right. Appreciate you guys. Have a super rest of your day. Today we will say go Falcons. And as always, go Browns.